Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. Welcome to episode 18 of Hashtag Friday Sews. I want to start the video with a big thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, who is the creator of this wonderful, wonderful hashtag that allows all of us to chat to you about what's been going on in our sewing room every Friday, as well as a little bit about life. So thanks, Jen. I feel as though this week's Friday Sews video is going to be all about closing the loop on things that I've either started or talked to you about during my last Friday Sews video. So I finished 3 things this week. The first one was my Belize shorts, which has now officially become my TNT for shorts. I posted on Instagram and did a pattern review video earlier this week. Although I love the pattern, I absolutely love the pattern. The fabric I chose, a very lightweight linen, just, oh my goodness. It was by early afternoon, those shorts looked absolutely horrible on me. So I think they're probably gonna just be pajamas. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to wear those. Well, I wouldn't be comfortable wearing those outside the house. I know that a few people left comments on the video saying that linen is their absolute favorite and they embrace the creases and the great. That's fabulous. I can't. I just can't. So they will be very, very comfortable pajamas, but I doubt they will see the outside of the house. The other thing I finished was my second Concord tee. So I had made a muslin, or a first version, last week, which I felt was a little tight in the shoulders and in the back. So I upsized, so I went up to an 18 EF, graded to a 20 at the waist and hips, and I am much happier with the fit. There's still, and that's probably my sewing, there's still a little pulling, or a little, what are these called? Little pleats. They're not pleats because the fabric isn't tucked or anything. It feels as though maybe I just stretched it when I applied the neckband. But anyways, and yeah, and there's a little bit of pulling. This fabric is a bamboo jersey from Core Fabrics, and it is absolutely gorgeous and very, very comfortable. But it was a little finicky to sew with. So, but the t-shirt fits. I'm very, very happy with the color, and I will be wearing this. The other Concord, which was a tiny bit small, is probably going to be the pajama top to go with the green linen shorts that I made. So I have green pajamas now. The third thing I finished this week was a bit of a bonus finish. So this bamboo jersey that I got from Core Fabrics, after making my Concord, I had, I think, a tiny little bit under a yard left. And I managed to cut a Lago tank by Itch to Stitch from it. And yeah, love my new tank. It is super comfortable. This was my second time making the Lago. The first time I made it was during Sew Frugal in March. Yeah, where I made like a sweater set with the Lago and the St. Clair cardigan, the Harper cardigan. So yeah, so my second time making it, it fits just as well as the first time. Really, really comfortable. This will be amazing. At the cottage this weekend, we're supposed to have, again, very, very hot temperatures this weekend. So this will be amazing with a pair of shorts this weekend. So 3 finishes, all 3 of them green. So it was the green week this week. All right, my plans for the next few days. So I had a bit of a squirrel moment this week. I don't know how it happened. I can't remember how it happened, but I saw a picture on Instagram, I believe it was, of the Meet You There dress by Pattern Emporium. It's not a new pattern. I think it's been around for a while, but the picture I saw, and I couldn't even find it to show it to you. The dress was so lovely and floaty, and the fabric was just gorgeous. I decided I needed to try and make myself that dress. So I have a pattern for a knit dress that I love, the Appleton dress by Cashmerette, but I don't really have any dress patterns for woven fabric. So yeah, I immediately purchased the pattern, printed it. It's right there on my table, ready for me to press this fabric and make myself a nice dress out of it. So this is a rayon that I got from Minerva a long time ago. I can't even remember when, but it's a long time ago. I got it on sale. It really wasn't expensive. So if this dress looks horrible on me, I'm not going to be heartbroken that I used this fabric. Although I do love the color. So if it works out, it would be amazing. So I'm going to make the knee length version with 2 tiers, and I'll make it sleeveless so that I can wear a cardigan with it during the evenings and stuff. Plus we have the air conditioning going in the house now, and it does get chilly in here. So that's the first squirrel project that I plan to work on. And the second one is a new Galaxy tee for my daughter. So she worked from our house one day last week, and she showed up wearing the blue Galaxy tee that I made for her a couple months ago, and she asked that I make her another one. So yeah, so this time it's going to be a mint green fabric. It's somewhere in my sewing room. And yeah, that's going to go together really, really quickly because I basically need to make no adjustments to the pattern at all, except for removing a bit of the length. And so that's going to be a quick sew. And that's pretty much it, I think, in the sewing room. So 3 finishes this week, 2 in the works. So the Meet You There dress and the Galaxy tee for my daughter. We only have 1 week left in July, and I still have not started on my muslin for my bathing suit, which I promised myself I would make this month. And I told myself I'd make myself a dress for a brunch or a weekend coming up with my mom. And I was going to make the Appleton, but if the Meet You There dress works out, I just might wear that. So anyways, we will see. But I have a few things on my to-do for July that I haven't even started yet. So yeah. In the life department, not much has been happening. It's been pretty quiet around here. I'm working. My vacation is booked for August, so I've been working, and it's been really, really, really hot. And I'm not going to complain because I'm lucky to have air conditioning in the house, and I don't need to go anywhere. I work from home, and I have a lot of friends and colleagues in the UK who have been, or had been, I think it's cooled down a little bit now, had been melting with no AC and record temperatures. So I'm not going to complain about the heat, but it made it so that I just didn't want to leave the house. It was just too hot. So very, very quiet around here. Our question of the week from Jen this week is, how many items are in your UFO or unfinished objects pile? I don't have any UFOs. I'm the type of sewist who starts and finishes each project before starting on a new one. Even my quilts, I finish them and then start on a new project, unless they're a long-term quilt along. Every year I like to take part in at least one quilt along, so that one is unfinished, but it's in progress, so I don't really count that as a UFO. So yeah, I don't have any. I never do, or very, very rarely do, unless I'm waiting for buttons to come in or that kind of thing. So what about you? Do you have any UFOs? Do you get bored with your projects maybe and just want to start on the next new shiny thing? I would love to know. Leave me a comment below. And that'll do it for me this week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please leave a like on the video if you liked it and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.